motherfucker, that's where I stay.
On the south side, we stay paid, motherfucker.
Hey, what's the word, everybody? It's your boy ET here. You know, Enough Talk Podcast. We got another interview. Special guest with us, Miss Jenae Inez.
How you doing?
I wanted to give them a little brief of who you are, you know, just a
So,
little summary.
I'm Jenae Inez.
Mhm.
I'm a hip hop artist from Houston, Texas. My thing is just collaborating mental health, dopeness, and good music all in one experience.
Okay. So we'll start off with where you let them know where you're from.
From Acres Homes,
Okay.
Texas, Fofo, H-Town.
That's what's
Born
up.
and raised.
I was born in Acres Home, but got brung to A-Leaf like 2 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I got family out there, but I can't say I was raised out there. I ain't
got you.
saying that. I'm full A-Leaf to the fullest.
core.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so growing up in Acres Home, for like the ones that hear about it, but you know, never experienced or wonder how growing up or raising in Acres Home is. You want to let them know how Acres Home
Yeah.
is?
So, I'm very proud to be from Acres Homes because of the history. Acres Homes was the first neighborhood and community where Blacks kind of migrated to be able to take the Metro bus to work downtown. And in that community, we still had a lot of people that were big on farming and livestock. And so that's still cultivated to this day of Black enterprises, Blacks being able to cultivate and still working. We're still close to the city. So you can still see, a little 8-year-old breaking in a horse, still get you a burger, and it still be like 15 minutes from downtown.
Okay, that's fine. That's some history though. I ain't know like that's where, as you saying like where we first migrated at or where we was first, not our Wall Street, but I guess our Wall Street neighborhood basically in Houston. That's some history for myself though. You know what I'm saying, and for others, Black history. I guess that's some we on point with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what can you say Acres Home taught you? Like you graduate, you lived there all your life, or so? What can you say what Acres Home taught you?
Acres Home taught me to never be afraid to show who I am.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, they would kind of talk down growing up at Acres Home, like it's so country and it's so this and it's so that. But me living there and seeing all the skills and just the community, I was always proud to be from that area. And so I took that even when I would go other places around the world and they asked me where are you from in Houston? I was always proud to say Acres Home.
Yeah, let them know 4-4 to the world below.
To the world, yeah.
Yeah, nah, for real. Boys know a little heritage out there, but that's nice though. All the way, and you do have to have tough skin. It is a handful out there. Like if I ain't gonna lie, I'm grateful Mom brought us to the West End, because who knows, I would have probably been a different type of form, I guess, for Acres Home or something,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, who knows, with all involvement and stuff. Okay, and then so with you leading into tough skin, it building you to teach it's molding you to be yourself, like, because I'm thinking ordinary Acres Home girl would be, you know what I'm saying, like how the little term Northside type chick, and just not saying it like that, they're just judging you. You seem like you have like a whole different spirit of like you not getting yourself involved of the usual what we would think Acres Home will be about. So how was that like of you? You know what I'm saying? Being yourself. Like, was you involved or was you just like secluded?
I was always, so the thing about me is how I even came to be who I was. Like my mom, she was a rapper, right?
Okay.
And so very early that put me on immediately to the art and the creative side. And I just been tapped into that since I started elementary school.
Okay.
And so pretty much navigating through my time, I just always cultivated, I went to Carver High School.
Okay.
And so I always did the sound. I DJ'd at a bunch of parties for Nimitz, Eisenhower, Hoffman, Stovall. Would do pictures, videography. At Bethune, I studied Adobe, learning Premiere, Photoshop. And so I just always implanted myself and stayed focused on the creative. So that's what helped me out a lot.
That's what I'm hearing, that you found your spot basically to keep you busy, to not get involved with all the
exactly
other curiosity, random shit. People would get in if they ain't doing anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then that answers the other question I was gonna ask you. When did artistry start? But you're saying that you've been creative and been into engineering, or just the what I could say, the art tech side, basically.
Yeah, very early.
Yeah. Then you say your mom. It leading to your mom being your main influencer, getting you into being a rapper. Like, if I could ask, what type of rapper was she? Like her style.
So she was like your traditional like 80s. So your 80s hip hop, like the very early.
Okay.
And just like to
Salt
some
and pepper type or
insights.
something?
Very much like Salt and Pepper.
Okay.
So her and her sister would do like a duo rap together. And what she would do is like at all the Acres Home parties, house parties, they would bring her out to hop on the mic and freestyle. So she emceed them like the whole time, to the point it's now called Discovery Green. But back in the day, it was just like an open park. Rum DMC did a show out there, and she had built her name so much that they had her open up for it at Rum DMC in the 80s. So she's been on it, really since before I was born.
That's nice. And then it leading to you having your style. What can you say as we get into artistry? What can we say? What type of artist style you have? Would you say MC, Erykah Badu, poetry, open mic type, or raw?
For sure. I mean, 100%. I first really focused on the lyricism.
Okay.
So, like, after, like, my mom, because she got me really into, like, freestyling. So, she picked me up, and she would tell me I had to rap, but I couldn't do anything I wrote.
Imagination.
I could only rap about what I saw. So, if he was passing by a school or a blue car, I had to say things as I saw them.
Real freestyle, real Houston tradition.
Yeah. So, once I kind of got that down, I really was just, like, a student to the game. So I studied like Bone Thugs and Harmony. This is all between the ages of like 8 to like 11. Studied like Missy Elliott, Super Duper Fly, Magoo, Do or Die, Eminem. So like a lot of these really great wordsmiths, because that's what I wanted to like.
That's what I'm saying. You speaking of people that do metaphor and entertainment and the storytelling with it too.
Yeah.
Because Missy Elliott, she really deep, but we really be paying attention to her entertainment part than more than her lyrics. But she really be having some messages.
Yeah, 100%.
That's fire. Okay. First, let's go back to when did it spark to you of I want to be an artist? All right, was it like I wanted to be just like my mom, or was it that was it before the challenges of her putting you through the freestyle challenges, or did she see that? Did you do something to where she saw that? You know what I'm saying?
So originally, her and my dad wanted me to be a singer. So we used to have, I don't know if you remember Showtime and Apollo.
Yeah.
So they were really focused on me bringing out, like, doing the talent show for there and singing. And I just wanted to do more than sing. And plus, like, naturally, I didn't have, like, the vocals for singing. So they were already kind of pushing me in the mode of like, okay, learn how to play the guitar, learn how to sing.
I understand.
And once I started seeing, honestly, Bow Wow, he was like the first person I learned that, we can make money doing this as a kid.
Yeah, the youth. Basically.
I don't have to wait till I'm 18 or 21. Yeah. He was the
Chris
first person.
Chris Cross was before our time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's kind of like, okay, we saw them. And then the songs that they made, I was just kind of like, that's not really like my age group, like what we be talking about, But when I saw Bow Wow with that chrome swim bite and that denim, I was like, ooh, with the braids and the bandana, with all his friends his age at the park, I was like, oh, that was the bug that bit.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, 100%, like, I wanted this to be my life.
That's fire, though. That's fire to seeing that spark, and then that's nice to have the parents to even infusing and fertilizing you towards that, and as they thought it was leading to being a singer, but of course how time will show you other plans going from there. So let's get into your first song, your first single. How was that experience? Your first recording? Or well, the light still even look good with it. I ain't gonna lie. It's a sensor. But yeah, we good. It looks still good. All right, Adrian, look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still look cool. Forget it. Yeah. Now, Like I was asking about your first single experience, your first recording experience.
Mm-hmm. So the very first time I was ever in the studio recorded a song, I was 14, and my cousin Trey 100 had some studio time that he had already had booked.
Okay.
And so he was just like, "Hey, I got some studio time. You want to go in there and rap something?" So there's a rapper by the name of Joker Man. He let me record a song that I wanted, and then he had some other tracks that he wanted me to like hop on.
Okay.
And so the name of the song was Introduced to Jenae, and it was just me talking about myself and my influences and reasons.
You was nervous with it? Or were you
No, I
like...
was ready.
Yeah.
Because by that time I already had like 2 composition notebooks full of songs. So...
Okay.
Yeah.
You ever participated in any like talent shows? Like got the audience experience, performance experience?
Yeah. So at the age of 10, my school, Bethune, they used to do these talent shows every Friday.
Okay.
And then they had like a big major one at the end of the year of all the best performers. And so I like that was my very first experience of engaging with the audience, my peers.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I was like, I want to do more of this. So I started doing open mics. And at the age of like 14, I was going like,
dang, you was high
like,
school ready. While people were in high school, I know when I was in high school, I was nervous as heck. Still trying to understand myself. Found myself like second half of ninth grade. So
yeah, nah, I was pretty much. That's one thing I can say, man. It's been such a blessing. It's very early.
Mm-hmm.
God kind of like immediately was like, "This is your focus and stay there," because I could have been so much different.
That's what I said. I understand. But nah, that's nice though. And like I said, shout out to the parents for sure of giving you some type of option lane to start off on.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's still the same lane of art, even though it wasn't just that lane of singing, far left lane, but you mess with all these other lanes and got the experience to where you're here now. So let's get into your first album. This is your first album or your first? Well, this is an EP.
Pretty much. This is my second project.
Okay.
I did a mixtape in high school.
How was that experience?
Baby Steps. So Baby Steps mixtape, I put that out. Shout out to my boy Rico in Greenspoint. He was the one that helped me with as far as recording and getting into working with Pro Tools and stuff like that. Okay. That was cool. It was 14 tracks, and me and Lord, we went to different flea markets, posted up like literally like
marketing,
bought a car, walking through the flea market, like, hey, it's $5 for Baby Steps. And as our first, just us, like our parents were with us. It was just me and
that's
her,
fine.
like
Your
13,
first stage.
And we 5 years apart, so she was like 8.
That's the first stage of marketing, getting out there and engaging. It's 2 in 1.
Yeah.
You're learning how to communicate, be people person, learning how to sell yourself, market yourself, trying to pitch to get people to listen to you.
Yeah.
Because, you got some people who, depending on how you look or whatever, they ain't trying to listen. You know what I'm saying?
100%,
So,
100%.
yeah, but that's still good that you went out there and took that grind, though. It's a lot of people that they want that to come to them.
Yeah.
They want listeners to come to them, but yeah. Now that's fire though, and then it leads into now. Have you ever did any visuals?
For Baby Steps?
Yeah, for Baby Steps.
Nah, I didn't do any visuals like that. I did like live performance videos. So I got one of, there's a club that used to be called Fitzgerald's. I did like a live performance, and that visual was up of us like performing.
Live performance visual. Yeah, that's nice though. Okay. So let's get to this EP. When you get to the EP of
Serendipity.
Serendipity. See, because I'm too busy trying to say Serenity. I'm not gonna lie. Serendipity EP. Then it's out yet?
Yeah, it's out.
Okay. When did it release?
It released. It's actually kind of a backstory behind that because actually Serendipity was released all together as a collective project in 2020. Right when COVID had like popped off.
And then it slowed down.
And then like it's crazy because it hit hard. Like literally the first day I had 1,500 plays on it. No marketing, just people who had just been following for all this time. And I had some issues with some of the producers, so I had to pull it and redo the production for every track. So finally, The Town was the last song that was released, and now it's collectively now Serendipity. So Yeah, so officially you can say it's been out since November of last
Okay.
year.
Okay. Relaunch, basically.
Yeah, it's a relaunch.
That's cool though, but you know, everything happens for a reason. So the name Serendipity, where did you get it from?
So I had made this project kind of like at a really tough time in my life,
Hmm.
and I had recorded all the tracks, and I was looking for something that was had to do with their journey. I was like, I need to find some type of word that's do with a journey. And so as I was going through different ones, when I saw the definition of serendipity as, finding something that you weren't expecting that
Hmm.
was so beneficial to the success of your journey. And
Mm.
I was like, that's the title. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Like that definition is so on point to what this project is about.
Yeah. Nah, like I told you off camera, I know when I looked defined it, I thought it was like a type of style of music, like a free spirit hippie type of, you know what I'm saying, open
Yeah.
mic type of style. And then when I saw when it was speaking of the definition of music style, it was saying like as of um you going through experiences and then you finding new experiences. You know, you deep diving into those basically new
Hmm.
genres, and as you work in genres, basically you
Yeah.
discover new genres.
Mm.
That's nice. And then leading to that, how many songs on the EP? EP is not that many. How like
6.
yeah, I'm about to say like 7, 5
Yeah.
type. Yeah. So what's your favorite track on there?
Uh, Love Me Like I.
Okay. What's your what can you say your most difficult track? You had to, you know,
The Town.
the town. Why would you say that song or that track?
It's a song about depression.
Mm,
And so it's one of those songs that because I went so dark and so deep, even when I listen to it, it kind of takes me back
yeah.
to that place. And so it's just a really difficult song.
Okay. Yeah, I know. As you express like mental health. It's crazy us talking about that and leading to talking about depression. You wanna how you wanna like express on of what you think of mental health is and or how important mental health is.
Sure. So what I think mental health is the consistent exercising of the mind. It's being able to understand the thoughts that are consciously yours, the thoughts that are unconsciously, and the ones that are driven by trauma. So that's what I think mental health is. And then what was the second question?
How important it is,
Oh,
like how important it is to you, or do you think it is to the human? You know what I'm saying? Mental period.
it is, and we're in a really nice space because for the first time ever, they're actually seeing how important mental health is.
Mhm.
For a long time, it was all about your body,
Mhm.
making sure you're in the gym, making sure you're working out. But the
Facts.
mind is really where it starts.
Mhm.
Most people, when you get a personal trainer, the first thing you want to talk about is your mindset.
Mhm.
So that goes to show how important mental health is because at the end of the day, the body keeps the score.
Facts.
And so to me it's the most number one important thing
Yeah.
over like physical health or anything else, spiritual health. Like mental health is really something that is number one for me.
Okay. Yeah. Nah, for real. Cause in order to operate, you need focus. You need discipline. Um, what else can I say? Courage. You know what I'm saying? And all of those are mental aspects, not like physical. Body goes like how you said the body receives or store the physical, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
things compared to the mental. It's all like I say, prepping is deeper than that basically. I can go all day how serious for me mental is like or mental health is to me type. But yeah, that's nice though. So when you was writing, what was the name of the track again? The toughest track?
The Town.
The town. When you was writing the town, was you in a depression state, or did you have to get yourself to go in a depression state to complete that song, or?
No, it actually was a reflection back. So I had just got out of a long, like 2 year state of depression. And after that, that's when I wrote Serendipity.
Hmm.
So the town was like reflecting back on who I was and what I was dealing with in this past couple of years.
Mm.
So it's just going to that place that you kind of already kind of healed from, like you're not quite there as deep,
Mm-hmm.
but to still talk about it and go there, you know,
Previous
what I mean?
experience.
It just like kind of pulls everything back up. So
Yeah, no, that's nice. That's nice. And you have visuals for the song? I mean, for this EP, Serendipity.
Yeah. So we have an album trailer, and that one got released in 2020.
Okay.
We have the music video for No Hellos, which is like an animated, it's like an entirely animated music video. Love Me Like I is done. So me and actually my baby sister, Exocia, we went to Costa Rica to shoot that video. So that one is pretty much done. It's just finishing the editing. That's what. Oh, and by myself. By myself is also, it's done on the animation. It's just, I think I'm probably drop that closer to like the summertime.
Understand. Okay, so with this Serendipity episode, this is your first experience of dropping visuals for your music, or you have singles that you drop visuals before,
No.
or is this your first run
This
of
my first
the
run.
content creation visual chapter of experiencing that? So how your experiences are going so far, like your creativity with
It's
your
been
visuals
so
to match
fun.
these songs, you know?
Yeah, it's honestly like I didn't realize how much of this part
Mm-hmm.
I would enjoy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's so cool. Like to the point, like with the animation video,
Mm-hmm.
I had to do a storyboard, and I didn't realize even just in creating a storyboard how much like I enjoy. Like I want the camera angle here, and then I wanted to like slide from left to right, or like all these kind of things. Have a dolly, like just so many things. The color grading, like all of that.
So a lot of this the visuals that's produced, you put like directions and executive producing in it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now that's nice though. Then you going. You see yourself. Well, you say y'all did a short film for the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all did it like a short film. Do you see yourself going into more visual content creating?
Absolutely.
Like type like probably acting or stuff like that.
I don't know about acting.
With skits, you know, like little short films and short little content creating.
I would like to do like a little mini series of like a cartoon for Serendipity, kind of like going more in depth of like little short, literally mini short clips, like 10-minute episodes. I do want to get more. Really, it's the writing, writing and storytelling. Like I'm not too excited about being in front of the camera. I don't mind it, but the creation part is what really like sets me off. So I wouldn't mind acting. I like that show Euphoria. So I like hitting hard, like really tough topics like that and making it entertaining. So
So who are your inspiring artists today? You can say today's time that like influence you, or you know you get some ideas from, you know.
For sure currently right now who's been hitting it for me is Tyler. I'm so proud of how much like he's grown his creativity. Yeah. Overall, like Timeless for sure. Missy Elliott, Andre 3000, Erica Badu, Aaliyah, and Pharrell.
Okay. Yes, a whole bunch of creators. Yeah, that's nice. What do you think about Kendrick or J. Cole?
Kendrick
Just
and
saying
Cole's,
some lyrics is artists.
One thing that like actually from like the time of like 2010 to 2015, that's all I did was study Cole's songwriting. Because I just started getting into producing recently. But a lot of what I learned how to like capture those hooks is 100% Cole. For me, like I enjoy Cole's lyricism a lot, but for me, his ability of storytelling, like to really play out a day, like it's crazy to me. Like the song, "Today Was a Good Day," Ice Cube, "It Was a Good Day." Like
yeah, like
you know
how
Cole does
Ice
that.
Cube.
Like he's like the number one person to me that can do that. Like he can talk about going to a corner store, just picking up a bottle of milk and making it seem so artistically. With Kendrick, I really enjoy. The thing about Kendrick, like I really enjoy how he talks about like not so much as far as being an activism, but just an activist, but more so about current events.
Mm-hmm.
It's something so essential as an artist.
A lot of reality check, basically.
Yeah, and that's like a lot of people, they want to talk about the lifestyle and things like that, but talking about current events, like how 4 or 5 generations from now, how are they gonna know what were their great parents dealing with if none of us take that?
Besides the
job.
viral stuff or trendy stuff.
Yeah, as far as like in the music, which is most people what they do. Like a lot of younger kids, they're not looking at the news from the 70s. They're listening to the music, and that's how they're picking up what what were they going through? What was their thing that they did for fun? Like in the 70s, we know that they did acid and they smoked weed. They talked about it, and we talk about, of course, like our drugs and things like that, but there's other things.
No, for real, as you said that, and with the rappers, they gonna hear the same stuff. Fast lane, straight women.
Yeah. It's not. They're not gonna have to guess at all.
Yeah, guaranteed 20 years, some generations later, if they ask like what was going on in 15 to 2025.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some crazy messages and crazy mess. Like, yeah. And especially in this time of right now, I look at it like everybody, when it comes to humanity, it's like, or lifestyles, it's open season. Like fashion, open season. It's no specific like trendy style of outfits, trendy styles of songs. Well, yeah, we got people that rap mostly the same of this type of style or whatever, but like we got a lot of Lil Uzi's type generations and Yachty's and of course of different little Kodaks and stuff. But I look at it, it's mostly I think everybody character or everybody every state or every city culture is being exposed to where it's like it matters though, because when Cali was trending, the whole world jerking trying to be like Cali. When New York doing this, whole world trying to be like, but now I feel like every city or culture is existing and mattering right now. Like people talking about anime, like people going gothic and all that is fire. You know what I'm saying? People dressing like it, and they are nowhere near understand what the definition or what gothic or gothicism is or whatever, but everybody's just expressing it and going through it. I look at it right now. But that's why I look at it like, later, I'm sitting here waiting for when the trend stuff back start to where we specifically doing this again, specifically that.
You enjoy that?
What?
You like that one?
It was cool, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm liking it now. I like this time.
You like this time?
But I'm just studying to see the shift if it leads into it. The only thing I can say that we all just follow it is social media. That's it. We all just in the social media loop.
Yeah.
And I think social media is letting everybody expose or express their own characteristics and interests and stuff though. But no, that's just me or whatever. But no, back to you though. Serendipity.
Yeah.
There we go. I keep trying to say serenity so bad. Serendipity. Now, what's your future plans for? You got any more future plans for Serendipity?
Yeah. So, this project is completely done. So everything that's on DSPs, this is how it'll be. The only thing that, because I did a relaunch, I'm doing a bonus track.
I understand.
I'm doing a bonus track on that. So
that's fire.
The vinyl though will have an additional 3 songs that you only be able to consume if you buy the vinyl. But that's pretty much it.
Fire. That's nice. Yeah. So besides of Serendipity and you're going to process with that, what's your other future plans? You give them a little summary of your if you have any other 2025 plans. Like more visual singles, or they expect more content creations, performances, stuff like that.
For sure. That's the main thing this year. Like, is wherever I have fans at, I'm going.
Trying to engage with
flying to, like I saw like Germany, for sure Brazil. Brazil's been showing me so much love. I want to touch actually the people with Serendipity and go out and perform. That's the number one thing.
Yeah, that's fire. Okay. So what's your you got future plans after Serendipity, or that's just your
Yeah.
whole run of just?
Yeah. Nah, we're steady dropping more tracks. Like as soon as because the only thing I haven't dropped is that bonus track.
Hmm.
As soon as I drop the bonus track, it's on the dropping singles like crazy. It's gonna be single me out for sure. So dropping singles and steady touring Serendipity, more merch, more like little visuals and storytelling. Um, and then whenever I drop the next project, that'll come maybe at the end of this year, maybe early next year. But right now, I'm still focused on getting the message out of what Serendipity has.
Okay, that's fire. Execute it. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. Keep putting it in their face. Keep engaging. Being hands on with it. And stay creative. Basically, I could say. Especially with this is a journey for you of experiencing the visuals, like bringing your words to life. Yeah, just feel it, because I think going through that experience is gonna help you create more. Like it's gonna get your words and your lyricism and your pen even more better, because when you're writing, you even getting more creative of what you're writing coming to life type, to where you can't wait to even do a visual for this that you're writing for. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's nice though. You want to give them your platforms where they can get Serendipity, where they can reach you, all of that.
Okay, so my website is www.jenaeinez.com. That's where you'll be able to purchase exclusive merch. That's be able to see also videos, trailers. My Instagram is just at Jenae Inez. TikTok, the same thing, Jenae Inez. YouTube, that's gonna be definitely a big spot. Well, I'll do more vlogging, so if you want to see more of my day to day and things like that, you can check my YouTube. And be sure to follow me on Instagram because that's when you get the dates when I'm in your city in your hometown.
Okay, yeah, that's fire. And well, it sound like a future tour or a little premature tour or something. You know what I'm saying?
Praying. That's what I'm praying for.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that's nice. It's possible. It's just a lot of networking and like how you researched and saw where your audience is at. Just knowing where your audience at, and then going there, being able to create more. Them bringing more people to you to listen, all of that, and then networking with some people. Yeah, it's possible. Just keep going. That's all that I can say. Just stay consistent with it. Sound like that you had some for sure, like that you very experienced. Early experience with the parents. Yeah, and you're just going through different chapters at this moment. It's nice though. But yes, y'all tap in. Jenae Inez, Serendipity, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I finally got it right.
Got it.
But nah,
Look at you.
y'all tap in.
The
Her
growth.
visuals, her music, Instagram, all of that. Appreciate you tapping in.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. And also letting the people know we here at One Sound Vibe. Y'all know y'all see the different setting. The light sensor cut off on us, but this mug look fine anyway. I really was thinking about cutting the lights off before anyway, but yeah. Everything happened for a reason. Y'all tap in One Sound Vibe. One SV Bookings, Instagram, One Sound Vibe Connection. It's ET here, Jenae Inez. Y'all tap in again with Serendipity. Hey, that's enough talk for them.